about set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
On the set. Let's go now. Ready.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. So this game of our, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. When you look at this defense, against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Young. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Williams. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
4 yards. Complete to Malik Neighbors. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Dart. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Michael Williams in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys at first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Bronco switch. Bronco 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18.
Throwing his dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. Michael Williams, his second sack of the night. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, dart. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kobe Bryant. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Sky Moore, touchdown! Sky Moore with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing his dart. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dart. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Michael Williams bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Open man right side is Ingram. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Dart. Now, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. To the air, Dart. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's Dart. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a 1st. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Throwing, Young. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. An audible here to get a new look. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
Michael Williams. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Ready, break. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready. Cougar 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19.
Dart going to look to throw here. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ball red.
Following the interception, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3, cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. A first carry for Rashad White.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's third down and 6.
Dart from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, take it where the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Cougar 19, big land. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 red.
Looking to throw, Dart. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Dart.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw now, Dart.
Touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown grab, number 20 for him on the year.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game or even the courage. We live in the Wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what about that?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. And 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both, I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for?
Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Getting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling Monster! Oh man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Getting crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
the door. People to see time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, I owe you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. 'Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance. I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your chauffeur. 'Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, watching they go home. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in the UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. When the breezes are setting beside, we are not going out. Can you see the Joker flying over? And she's standing in the field of clover, watching our every day. What would happen if we took her I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the Joker and the thief in the night.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, like you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door.
Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Heads up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. Where we wanna go? Up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door.
Elevator up.
my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really. All they just say it, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, B? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. We don't use assume on your own.
They all fuck off
and latch, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all. But we don't quit.
You keep on
Rock, shock, cause this is it.
Flatline for the ninth time. I'm on a first name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies killed me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies killed me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times,
we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready up. Here we go. Set.
To throw, Young. And incomplete to open things up. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%. And I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Young. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready?
Young working out of the gun. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
60 reps. Ready?
It'll be Young again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Young from the shotgun. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And he brings sends us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry down. This is Williams. Across midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. And a huge play that time. 49 yards on the ground. Well, he currently stands second in the league in rushing, and runs like that are a big reason why. Heck, runs like that might get him to first.
And when you've got goals in front of you, if you're second and you want to be first, that type of running gives you something to shoot for and hopefully attain.
He'll get it inside the 20 and down to the 7-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Dart. He's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyron Williams, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down-focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
Young. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Young. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
That's another first down. A gain of 13 yards.
The play fake, now Young. That's caught downfield, it's Golden. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
In motion goes the tight end. Young will set to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
Young to throw it. To the right side and intercepted.
There's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped at his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They stay on the ground this time. It's and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
It's caught on the right side, Williams.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, Smash. Me. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ryan. Buffalo 18.
To the air once more is Dart. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. To the air, Dart. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Ready, break. Let's go now.
Throwing, Young. A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young to throw it. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Got a man, that's Ayuk. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Set, hut.
Young now. And it's caught. 7 yards on the pickup there. And now they'll have it 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. That's another 1st down.
Red.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught at the 1. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Next to score, visitors 16. Our home team 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession. Kyron Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Visitors 16. Our home team 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked off by Nick Benito.
Young's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 25 yards that time.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Dart. And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out as they have taken the lead. The Lutz will look to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead.
Makes the score our home team 21, visitors 16.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First down and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
19 yards. And a first down.
Here we go, Zach.
Now Young. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw, Young. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will remain a 5-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal on the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll throw now on the final play.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. From the gun, here's Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Throwing his Dart. Smith and Jigba with the grab.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
Complete to Rome Odunze.
Let's go now.
A gain of 12.
Stop 30.
Result is a 1st down.
Ready?
Young. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Under pressure, they got him again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes,
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Now Dart. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Looking to throw, Dart. This one swung out to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Pioneers.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 8-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
Our home team, 21.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Dart to throw on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing his Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw, Dart.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
No, back at 60. 70 left corner, 70. 18, Pioneer. Take go.
From the gun, Dart. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Our home team 28. Visitors 24. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Young. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Trenton Simpson
buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
first down. Here's White. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw now, Dart. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the return will stop right around the 25. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Young. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover. So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Micah Parsons in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Dart. A short throw to Ingram. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, set, ready.
Young. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready?
Here's Young. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. One last shot for Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the home team here, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the op talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I can get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option, really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a duke in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. I'm a die hype about. I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that dust. These joints, I just need spell check. Give me a team, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. But there's don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a team, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop. Let's get down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And this contest is officially underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A gain of 15 there. And they're going to have a first down now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Young. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On play action, here's Young. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
On the double.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cover 38.
That's another first down.
Here's Young again. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. Getting out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Red, cycle, black, next, ready.
On third down, it's Young. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Let's go. Black Ultra, 50, green. White, white. Blaster, 6. Ready?
They're going for it, Young. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Again, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 12 yards. It's third and
Young on third and goal. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You would feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Third down now. Here's Dart. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down, Young. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The coverage by Benjamin Morrissey.
From the gun, here's Dart. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35. And that is a touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 24th of the season, making him the new single-season record holder in receiving touchdowns. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward. Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Down.
3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. 19 light.
Darts back to throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Evan Ingram. It's a gain of 32 and a 1st down.
1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They've got a first to begin the fray.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Dart now against the blitz. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
65. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Dart now. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 12. Results in a 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there and dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Bravo 80. Dragon 60.
Now Dart. He has the touchdown. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. That one splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Set to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. He's got Ayuk downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
To Brandon Ayuk. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Young. Chased out to his right. He shovels this one forward. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeff Okuda with the INT. Into the red zone. And he's in. He makes the pick, and he houses it for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up near the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Brown with a return here. He's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down.
Young back to it after the pick. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye?
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Ingram's got another one. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
60 Eagles. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Dragon 60.
From the red zone now. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
18, right here. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
Motion the slot man right. 2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Kyler Gordon. To take over after the interception just short of their 20.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. He throws a bullet to... They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 4. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Man, talk about adding some insult to injury there, Brock. Not only did they jump, but they still ended up giving up the lengthy run, Brock, and that one's declined. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They'll run here following the penalty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Now Darts going to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Darts. His running back rolls it in deep right. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the 2nd quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And leaves just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, at his single-season mark of 55. Watt's there to tack on the extra point. And his guys grow their lead to 8. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready?
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Check, huh?
On 3rd down, it's Young. Buying some time right. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Dart out of the shotgun. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
A gain of 30. And a 1st down.
60 Bison.
Dart now against the blitz. He's got a neck of Egbuka. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Starting this drive with a design run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 33. Ready?
Line up the design keeper. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
That's good.
Let's go.
1st down.
Yellow. 40.
1st down.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touch, and that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Brown with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set.
Rush coming for Young. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 16 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Now he starts from the 6. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First down and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He's to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to